Sam Cooper, is he on drugs? I feel bad for asking, but my ex was an addict and the face is giving it away. 208 likes. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put my opinion out there for the good of us and Chris. I believe that Chris is on drugs, plus 300 likes. I haven't watched your videos in 2 years and now I'm seeing you and I'm so concerned. Plus nearly 700 likes. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. There we go. Test 1, 2, is it working? Is it on? I'm gonna test this out because I filmed this whole video and the mic wasn't plugged in the whole time. That's why it sounds a million times better. How do I even start this? Wow. What do I even say? A lot has changed since the last time you guys have seen me. It's been a really long time. I got a face tattoo. Yes, I got a real face tattoo on my freaking face. Get ready. Drum roll. Drum roll, everyone.
It's gonna be so cool. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, nice.
How do you feel, man?
Forever. And it's like, hello, I am a tattoo.
Am I really getting a face tat? Yeah, you are. You're getting a face tat. And you're getting it baked too. You look, you getting blasted. And you getting it filled in?
Looks cool though.
It looks cool as fuck.
Wow, that's crazy.
As you can tell, I was very sober in that video. Yep, an X and an O and a heart. Hugs and kisses because I miss all of my exes. That's literally why I got it. That was my thought process. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll talk more about what's changed with me later. Let's get into this, why I'm making this video, why we're talking, having this chat. I never thought I would talk or open up about any of these parts of myself. This is a really hard video to make, talking about this demon that I have and now sort of understand. I don't fully even understand this myself. It's confusing to me, and only now in my life for the first time through everything I've done, I've been able to get some insight on it. So please forgive me if this is jumbled and all over the place. This is just, I really never thought I'd be talking to you guys about this, and I don't know how to. My management would always tell me to make sure none of you guys knew about this, to make sure that if anyone got any ideas, that I would cover it up and just blow it over and make myself seem better, make myself seem like I have a good image. I was told by a lot of people that I can't talk about this, that it will ruin my reputation and make it where I won't get hired for any gigs. My brand deals won't be the same. Pretty much destroy my career by talking about this problem that I have. I always thought if I talked about this that you guys would judge me or think of me as pathetic or not worthy of being someone to watch. But really, this is just the way that I learned to deal with my problems. This is the way that I self-harmed. When nothing else would make me feel okay, this is the coping mechanism that I learned. The reason I was completely gone for 3 months and the reason that I've been gone on and off is because for the past few years of my life, I've been struggling with a drug addiction. For 3 months, when everyone thought I was dead, I was in rehab. I didn't have a phone. I didn't have access to a computer. I could only make calls once a week. And they told me to wait. They told me to take time just for myself, nobody else. And it was killing me. Every day I wanted to tell you guys I'm okay, I'm alive. And eventually I got my phone and I kind of made it obvious, even though I broke the rules. But it was crazy. Going to rehab was crazy. I made so many friends, so many people of different age ranges. It was such a strict rehab that we would actually steal sugar packets because sugar wasn't allowed at the rehab at all. So when they took us out, we would steal sugar packets from meetings or restaurants or whatever. And when we got back to the rehab, we would trade them as like contraband, like they do in prison for cigarettes and stuff, but with sugar packets and Splenda. It was crazy, and I miss a lot of my friends that I made. So many of them have relapsed, and this is really hard, but it's also why I want to talk about this. That's annoying. So many things are going wrong. Of course, it'd have to be this video, like the most serious, hard to film video. Lights are falling. I love those guys and I'm worried about my friends, but I know that the only thing that I can do is be of support and take care of and worry about myself. I feel like oftentimes celebrities choose not to talk about this kind of thing because they're celebrities, and I know I'm not a celebrity, but I'm definitely a public figure, and this is how I make my money and how I have made my money. I feel like this is the right thing to do. I feel like this is my calling to just open up about this. I've been told so many times that if I talk about this, it will ruin opportunities and destroy my career, but I want to talk about this. I feel like this is necessary, and it's something not enough people talk about in our day and age. It's so amazing that you guys watch out for me and you're there for me and you know what's going on in my life even when I don't. Really, this is an elephant in the room because I've made that video 1,000 times, and in that video I even talk about making that video 1,000 times. Gosh, this is really hard to make. I talk about a lot of drama I went through and stuff that doesn't really matter. But you guys knew I was going through something. You guys paid attention and knew something was wrong and knew that I needed help, and that actually aided in me getting help. That actually was a catalyst. Here's some comments, I'll read them quick from my phone. Ellie Cooper: this is just my opinion, but I think he is on drugs. That elephant in the room! 80 likes. It's amazing to me how I don't even have to say anything and you guys pay attention and know what's going on in my life and you're there for me because you care about me. It's amazing, and I feel like I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. In that video I went over all the mental breakdowns I had had and all the things, that drama reasons why I didn't post, but none of that matters. None of those details meant anything because what mattered was in me, in my mind, what was going on and how I was dealing with it. At the end of the day, I don't need to tell you guys everything, and I'm not gonna go into details about what I was addicted to and why. I'm not gonna tell any of my war stories, as they call them, and I don't wanna glamorize this in any way, because it's not glamorous at all. It's terrible. And you guys, our generation, we are the most susceptible to this problem. More and more people are struggling with this, and we are talking about it less and less and less. I never thought when I was a kid, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a drug addict. I never thought that, and even when I was deep in it, I didn't see it until it hit me like a brick, and I was like, I'm a drug addict. It's such a hard thing because you know you're the one making those decisions, and you keep putting your hand on that stove and burning yourself, and your friends, your loved ones look at you and they say, and it's just, there's so much shame in it. It's a cycle of shame and guilt, and that's why coming out about it, opening up about this problem that so many people have, is so important. Only now do I understand what this illness is and how I can manage it. I was so lost and so alone before I went to treatment and before I found out all of these things about myself. If it wasn't for you guys and what you had said in the comments, if it wasn't for my friends and family, for Bradley. Last year I was living with Bradley and I was going through my addiction. We had a falling out, but I just want to apologize and also say thank you, Bradley Wanamaker, for everything you did for me during that time. I love you, and I'm sorry for any stress I caused you. But if it wasn't for everyone in my life, including you guys, I don't know how bad things would have gotten, and I don't know when I would have actually gotten help. I don't know where I would be right now. I always told myself that I didn't understand people who self-harmed or people with eating disorders. I told myself that this is really hard to admit and talk about. I would judge people who did that and think I'm not like them and think that's not me. I didn't really know why. But now I understand that that's because I was doing the exact same things with drugs. I was using drugs as a coping mechanism to self-harm and deal with my problems, harming myself just the same. And I didn't want to admit it to myself. I wanted to do anything I could to deny it. At the rehab I went to, they had an eating disorder program, and since I couldn't go on the internet, the whole time I kept thinking about Eugenia Cooney and thinking, I hope she's okay, I hope she's getting the help she needs. And when I got out, I found out that she actually did get help during the same time. And then Shane posted that video, and I'm just so proud of you, Eugenia, for getting the help you needed, especially with what everyone was saying online, talking about you. And the reason I felt so alone is because I wasn't around like-minded people. I didn't have a community. I had you guys, but I didn't even know how to tell you guys what I was going through. It's crazy how God does that, how Eugenia was there at the same time. And I'm not talking about the Christian God of the Bible. I'm talking about the God that I've found through, this is so crazy, through Alcoholics Anonymous, through community and people, and it's amazing. I'm really proud of you, Eugenia, and everything you've gone through. You're amazing. You stuck it through. To keep it simple, I was addicted to things that made my anxiety go away. I was addicted to downers. I always thought I had it under control, but I didn't, and things got a lot worse. After I got out of rehab, I told myself that I wanted to wait until I was perfectly clean, stable, before I posted any videos, talked about what I was doing, because I wanted to post this as my first video. I didn't post anything for 2 months because I was too nervous, and I thought I had to get perfect, and I'm still struggling with my addiction every day. And I found out that I will struggle with this addiction every day for the rest of my life. There's not a day that goes by where I don't want to be another statistic. And if I am, I want to have my story be out there. A lot of things have changed since I last talked to you guys. Destiny and I broke up. It sucked. Took me months to get over it. I'm still getting over it, to be honest, and it was the 1st of 2019. I got rid of my dermal, and I got my face tattoo. And I'm also working on music now. I decided to try music because I've never done it, and I've always wanted to. I've always sung in the shower as a kid. I'm also working on music. That's right, face tattoo, because I'm a SoundCloud rapper now. And I thought, why not? Oh, wow. I want to try something new that I've never tried before. So I thought, why not music? And here's a sneak peek of my new music.
Stuck in a box like walls closing in like where the fuck can I go? No space, I can't grow.
Please don't judge me. I'm new to this and I have literally no experience. I don't play any instruments. I took drum lessons for like 10 minutes, but. And lastly, I am moving to a new place with my best friend and pretty much my freaking brother. His name is Darian Zanafari. For some reason, I think his last name is Safari. And he's been watching me film this personal video the whole time, sitting on my bed.
What up, gang?
Here he is. Yeah, we're gonna be living together. And we're gonna be making a channel together where we're gonna be posting videos. That channel is Destiny and Chris. It's gonna be the Destiny and Chris channel, but it's just gonna be like our hangout channel for fun and stuff. Yeah, so that's Darian. It'll be cool. We just got an apartment in Koreatown.
K-Town? Woo!
And we're moving in 10 days.
Hotter than Daniel Boss. Wow.
Sorry, I'm almost done filming. The AC will be on. I'm gonna be posting more videos now because it's what I need to be doing to keep myself good. A creative outlet is necessary. And I'm not gonna make any guarantee. You know what, guys? I'm a perfectionist, but you know what? This looks like super dramatic now. Ugh! Super dramatic lighting for the end of the video, since the end of the video is being really hard to film. This will be the thumbnail. I took notes and everything, like, get ready for a new Chris, a older Chris, a less intense, but more mature kind of Chris. Lastly, I just want to say, to end this off, I just want to say that in America, we take people with drug addictions and we treat them as criminals. We send them to prison and they suffer and they are shamed and put in the streets They've taken different approaches. They've treated the drug addicts as if they have a disease or an illness and give them treatment. Something in America that costs like $100,000 a day. And in those countries, they've seen their rates of drug addiction go down immensely. They've seen people get healed of drug addiction, and they've seen their rates of crime and gun violence go down too. So I'm just saying, I think we, as a society, can come out about this issue, about addiction and self-harm in general, and say that it's okay and that we all struggle with things. You don't need to be ashamed of it. You are not your addict. You have a disease. I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous now, and I feel like I finally have a community of people that I never even knew existed. I need to go more. I really need to go more. I should go today. I didn't go today. But it's awesome. And now I have a better relationship with God, and not the God of the Bible, but my personal God, which I believe to be love and the connections that all of us share. I can't believe how far I've come, and I still have so far to go. Don't get me wrong, like I'm at square one, basically. But square negative a million is where we started. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm really proud of myself, and I don't know, I've talked so much. If you or anyone you know is struggling with an addiction, I put a few resources to some self-help websites where you can get some resources to some hotlines. Also, feel free to message me on here. I'll try to respond to as many of you guys as I can, and leave comments in the comment section below. Make this video a hub for talking about addiction, for talking about mental illness and helping each other, being a support system, being a place where you can be open about stuff that normally the support is out there, the people are out there, and they want to help. Like, they actually want to help you. You just have to ask for it. Get ready for new videos and a newer Chris, I guess. New chapter of my life. Thank you guys so much for supporting me through everything. I love you guys all so much. And I will see you next week.